Hi, guys, and welcome everyone to this second episode of my uh, little stories I started recently. I hope you enjoyed my last story when I was almost eaten by a fucking hyena in Africa. But today's story is a little bit longer ago, actually, and yeah, oh, by the way, I hope you saw that the image quality now is way better. No problem. Just did few resettings, and yeah, now we're good to go. So this story today happened like 10 years ago, which is a lot. That's like half of my life, half of my life ago. It happened on a Saturday in I don't know the year because I mean it's 10 fucking years ago. Nobody knows the month or the day or whatever. But it happened on a Saturday because I remember that especially because we had like uh, a crafting course back in what was that, middle school or elementary school? I think it was elementary school, and we had to craft something with clay. So uh, the project was like we had to create something um, out of clay, and at first we made like something like following an instruction, but after that we could basically do whatever we wanted. And yeah, I'm a little pyromane, so I thought to myself, maybe I should build something that I can set on fire. Yeah, I was pretty stupid. I still am. But anyways, I decided to make like a candle holder, but for these small candles like the tea lights. And the plan was, these little pizzas you can buy. They come like deep frozen in this pack of 8 or 12. These little like snack pizzas. So the plan was to build an oven out of clay where you can put the candle underneath and the little pizza on top. So you can heat up your pizza, which should be really cool, right? Uh, and so I made that. Didn't work as well as I expected it to be. And we had this course on Friday, and I finished it in like 1 week. So on this particular Friday, I took it home with me because I finished it. And on the next Saturday, and that was the day it almost happened, I woke up pretty fucking early. I don't know how I always could wake up this early when I was a child, because now I stay up till I don't know 12 o'clock in the night, and I have to sleep at least 12 hours because otherwise I feel like shit. But back when I was a child, I had more energy. I don't know. And so I woke up pretty early, like at 8 o'clock in the morning. My parents were asleep. My sister was asleep, so basically I could do whatever I wanted. And hey, what do you want to do? I mean, it's Saturday, you're a child, you have little pizzas at home. Fuck yeah, I have some pizza with my new oven, right? So I put in these little tea lights. First, I decided to fit like 1 or 2 tea lights, but then I thought, like, hey, why not put in four? There was plenty enough space. So I lit them and I waited to heat everything up. Worked pretty fine. I went out in our basement to get the little snack pizzas. And well, I came back. I saw some smoke. I thought to myself, well, my oven is working pretty well, right? And I have to explain that to you because I made like these little lids that you can open and to protect the candles from getting blown out by the wind or whatever. So when I removed it, I immediately saw that not only the tips of the candle were on fire, but all the candles were burning, like the wax itself. Because in this little area, in this little oven, everything got heated up so much that not only the wick was burning, but instead it heated up so much that all the wax started to vaporize and catch fire. and I was like freaking out because now that I removed the lid, by the way, I burned my fingers a little bit because it was freaking hot. Uh, the flames, the flames got out of the oven on all the sides, like on the little air intakes, on the lid. Everything seemed to fucking start burning even more. Even more. I was staring at it, freaking out. So I ran into the kitchen, grabbed a big fucking glass of water, and I tried to put it out with this glass of water, which is ridiculous because the flames were like 20 or 30 centimeters high. So I took the glass of water and spilled it inside the lid to try to make it out. But all it did was it spread it out, this wax all over the table, and everything catched fire. I was freaking out. I was trying to be as quiet as possible because I didn't want to wake up my parents because, I mean, they would kick my ass, you know? So I took this blanket out of our couch, which is the worst idea you could do. And I just threw it over the almost burning table, and for God's sake, it stopped burning. I was so happy. I was sweating. I was really fucking scared, you know? Yeah. The fire was out. I was freaking out because now my biggest problem was to avoid getting catched with this. And as you may know, if you ever spilled some wax on the textile or your leather couch or the floor, it's pretty fucking hard to get it off. So I spent like half an hour to get rid of all proofs, you know. Yeah, it didn't work. My parents knew it from the very second. I mean, I haven't left the room for half an hour since I started the fire and, you know, extinguished it. And it smelled like everything was set on fire, you know? You could tell simply by looking into the room that there was something terribly wrong. And also I told my parents like the days before that I made this, and they knew that I was trying it, you know? And yeah, I got my ass kicked. My parents, they were pretty angry because I like almost killed them. And yeah, I think I got like 2 weeks of house arrest, like no PlayStation, no computer, no cell phone, which sucked. But yeah, I learned my lesson since then. I never tried to set anything else on fire. Oh no, that is not true. But that's something for another story. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's story. Leave a like, maybe comment something. And yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Peace out.